he is a teddy bear, and he's a security blanket at the same time.
A Wookiee will always be there to save the day or pull you through the scrape at the last second, so that's kind of what we are.
You know, it's just a noble, strong animal, but a good, kind-hearted creature.
No, I thought I'd be something else, but never a Wookiee in Star Wars. Never in my life.
Wookiee's back.
I was always big when I was growing up, and therefore I was taught that a big person can hurt a little person. So, using strength is not always good, and this is part of the Chewie character. And you'll find this with a lot of big guys. They don't like to hurt people.
Come here, you big coward. Chewie, come here.
Peter Mayhew is Chewbacca. I mean, it's very unique the way he has created the character and the way he walks and the way he tilts his head and the way he looks, the way he uses his eyes. You can't put anybody else in the suit. You know it's Peter.
I hadn't worn the costume for 14 years. Get in, put it on, Chewie becomes a character again.
Excellent. How do you feel?
Great.
Back home.
Back home.
Chewbacca has to look like Chewbacca. I mean, there's no doubt about it. And nobody wants to do a character from Star Wars and get it wrong, especially one that's so cherished by so many people. So we've had to basically body cast every single actor who's playing all the Wookiees. So that means not only full body cast, but full head cast, hand cast, feet casts. And then we've had to produce fiberglass versions of those so that we can build up the muscles and the muscle structure, and then build all the hair suits and everything that's got to go on top of that.
You can see we're quite far along. We've sort of got to a stage now. We've done all of the muscle suits, and these are the first fur suits which are going on. So they're in a very rough form at the moment. No hair's been punched in, but they're just sort of been tagged together, and so we can see what we've got.
All of the hair was laid on rather than it being glued, so that it looks like it's coming out. It has that little bit of extra life, and yeah, so it's just to sort of to finish him off really. Pretty much just one hair at a time.
The only thing, in fact, that I ever felt that we could improve was that when Chewie's face is at rest, it's completely still, because he has to actually open the jaw to make anything work on it. So what we've done is we've made an override system so that when the mouth is closed, we can remote control the lips. It's just small, subtle stuff that you couldn't have got before.
But we've just added a few surveys into it so that we can actually just do a closed mouth snarl as well. So we'll see how that works.
Having done that, it means that I can do what I want to do, and you guys outside can either embellish it or leave it alone, or what, you know, it should be okay.
Yeah, this is where I started with them. Yeah, so this is just so you could see what Peter was able to do. Chewie's actually way younger than all of you. You guys are the senior warriors of the pack here. And Chewie's just a little kid in this movie, and he grows up to be an important Wookiee later on.
Rob Coleman, who is the director of animation, you know, like everybody on the picture, is a frustrated director. So I think whenever we get a chance to let people get some experience at shooting live action, it's always good for everybody.
Okay, and action! Cut. Okay, that's good. Robert, you're spot on. You're doing great.
Yeah?
Believable conversation. Thank you.
Oh, this is good. Well, I'm having a conversation with somebody that doesn't exist, and I'm actually enjoying it.
See? Welcome to my world. The most complicated thing about working today is we have to do multiple passes. You've got 6 actors in costume, but you've got to make them look like there's 20 or 30 or 50 of them. So what you end up doing is you've got a camera in one position, you set all the lads up on one side, and you have them run over a barricade. Camera stays where it is, and then you move them down and you shoot them again, but you've mixed around the weapons, and you repeat and you repeat and you repeat. Ultimately, these shots will take weeks and weeks and weeks to put together.
And cut. Good, select. These are all live action. They've actually been shot. We're going to be each of these things.
Okay.
So we don't need, 100 performances, but we need a couple, maybe 10. Okay, stand by.
KJV 10, take 12.
And go.
So we can see that this fellow is one of the most active performances we have, shaking around. We wouldn't want to put him right beside himself, so we've mixed that up. So this guy's just shaking his hands. And then real Wookiees, and right behind them digital Wookiees. And when you see this in HD on the big screen, you cannot tell the difference.